If you're like me, in IE, you had a lot of shortcuts or a lot of favorites. If I go up here to my favorites bar, I have them all listed up here, and I have probably 100 or so. So how do you get them into Edge? Well, there's two things. There's a very easy way to get them into Edge, but today we're going to talk about how to manage them once they're there. A little more advanced way of taking care of your favorites. So if we open up Microsoft Edge and we look here, you'll see there's no favorites showing here. It says at the top to go ahead and import your favorites. Now we're going to do that. This is the default way of actually importing them from IE. You click over here and come down to Settings, and you'll see this button. And not only can you import them, it shows you how to turn on the favorites bar. So if we go ahead down here to where it says Import, you can choose it from IE or Chrome or Firefox. So I'm going to do it from IE, and we're going to click on that. It's going to take a few seconds depending upon how many you have, and there it says all done. But you notice that it still don't show up here. Well, if we check over here and try to turn on off the favorites bar, that doesn't help. But if you go up here to this hamburger menu up here, you'll see that there's this imported from IE. Now, of course, it would say Google or Chrome, or Firefox if you do it from there. But here's where they are, favorites bar. These are all my stuff I had in IE under favorites. And here's some of my links. Now, in order to move those to the favorite bar here, I just click on hold and drag, and sure enough, you look over here, they're on the favorites bars. But I have text turned off, so we're going to go back over here to Settings and View Favorites, Settings, and you see it says Show Only Icons, turn off, and sure enough, there's Personal. So, all that being done, we're going to go back up to the menu again, and I'm going to go in here and grab the next one. There's Personal. I'm going to grab the Microsoft one, put it up, I'm going to drag it up, move it to the favorites bar. Oh, there we go. And you see it appears there. Now eventually, after you're done, you'll see up here you have a whole bunch of all your favorites in the right place under favorites bar. It's a lot of work to drag all that. So what we're going to do is show you a different way to do it, one that's a little quicker to do. So instead of doing that drag and drop thing and everything, we're going to go in to File Explorer. We're going to open up File Explorer. We're going to come over here to the PC and look for your user, current user, and you're going to go in here and find the app data directory. Now, if you can't find the app data directory, you're going to have to turn on viewing. To do that, you click on the View tab, go over to Options, and View. Let me move that over there. And if you scroll down, you'll see here, Show Hidden File Folders and Devices. I'm canceling because it's already on, but that's where you can go into. Then you go to Local, and then select Packages. And we're going to scroll down here till we find Microsoft Edge. Let's see here. Oh, there's Microsoft Edge, Microsoft. And we go to AC, and Edge, and User, and Default, and Favorites finally. And there you see all the favorites. Now you notice there's a separate entry here for favorites bar. So what we want to do is we want to move some of these other ones to the favorites bar. So once you've imported them, these are the ones I've already done. But if you want to move the rest of them, okay, in one swoop rather than dragging each one, you just grab that folder and drag it to your favorites bar. So let's say I want to move the Encore folder to the favorites bar. I simply click and hold it, drag it like you would do any other file. And it says about harmful warning and all that. That's because they're links to other sites. Just say OK and start moving all your other ones over to your favorite bar. And eventually you'll see the bar at the top fill up. Now you can do multiple ones. You could actually select them all here and instead of doing one at a time. But it's a much faster way to build your favorites bar than doing it from the interface and doing it. So I'm going to move the rest of these and say OK, and boom, they're all inside the favorites bar area. So if we look back, we close that down and let's go get back into Edge. And if we go check the favorite settings, let's go over here. You see they're all there. If we go here to favorites, imported from Internet Explorer, and favorites bar, you'll see that it's empty. And we go over here and you'll see they're all listed here in the order that you drag, in the order that when you drag them over one at a time. Now, as those are all there, there's one last thing we need to do to clean up stuff, because although they seem to be okay here, a couple more things to take care of. Now in IE, it had a nice little utility built in where it would bring up a dialog box and you could move and copy and rearrange your order. Well, in Edge, it's a little different. They seem to be okay here, but see, you notice here some of the folders are down in the middle, wherever they happen to land. So we're going to go ahead and show you how to clean that up a little bit, how to move this stuff around. You cannot click and drag in subfolders. You can move up top, but you cannot move subfolders. So you have to go over here and go into the favorites and choose the folder. For example, this one here. Click on it, grab the folder you want, drag it to the top, and grab another one and drag it to the next one you want in order. Okay, so if we go back over here, you'll notice that they've moved to the right place. So there you have it. They're in the right place. Everything's lined up the way you want, and you know how to manage them from now on. It's a little bit more of a pain, but once you have your initial import done, manage your favorites. The only big difference is you can't do it from the menu itself. You have to use a little utility on the Favorites tab on the right-hand side of the screen. So I hope this helps you with Microsoft Edge and Favorites.